Alright, no issue. Continuing. Determined to prove himself to you, you and the Nightwings, Sir Gilman emerges somewhere in the outer reaches of the Sea of Solus, and calls out to you. Master Reader, if you can hear this knight, then he implores you now, lend him your guidance. This knight's objective ought to be not far east of here. Today we shall bring priests to the embroiled sea. Know, however, that among the knight's brethren, the actions we are about to take are highly forbidden. But they are highly just. Thus Sir Gilman sets forth to quell the storm that rages of the north. Oh, crap. Slash, jump, and slither, eh? Ah, this is how we get used to controlling him. What's his jump like? Show me your hops, boy. Not great. Oh, damn. Slash is pretty good. Good offense. Ah, jumping, no doubt. Ooh. Hark! Yonder lie the foul spawn of the unfathomed Plurns. What? The sea titan once slain by the scribe under King Ors. Her blood lies in the dormant sea. Tales of her monstrosity long spread across the world. He writes, the unfathomed Plurns, boiling the seas with their wrath. Exiled worms within these waters have long harbored the abominations, using them to bar passage through downsized channels, save for any save this knight's own kind. Begone from here, fiends, this night shall finish what the under King Ors started. Banish? How do I do that? Oh. Bash into him? Yes. I got it, thank you. Why is he always slash in the same direction? Like, I think, oh, the slash shoots him back to where he was a bit ago. Damn those plurns. What's this? Hold it right there, you traitor slug. How dare you turn your back on this knight to your superior? Superior by rank no longer, for we no longer serve the Commonwealth, last this knight checked. Here you hold no sway over this knight. Arg, and what have you done to the spawn? Have you no honor left at all? This knight is done with that which was required. His honor cannot sink much lower anyhow. Figured this would be an ideal time to free himself from the servitude of you. Why, you dare to staunch the tempest for those Nightwings? Good Sir Deluge. This knight was born to dare. Now come and fight this knight if you so dare as well. Firehearts, banish him, that's an order. Fuck no. Not letting my boy go away. Hee hee hee. It's easy peasy. Uh-oh, biggins. What now, Sir Deluge? Shall you not face this knight yourself and leave dirty work unto your charges? Fine, Gilman, you wish to stand against your commander, then have it your way. Sir Marsh. It's Worm, I think that was the other guy. It's Worm Knight, duty-bound, serving Sir Deluge and the Pirates. Lady Seagrass. She, that's basically she. To me, banish this now this troublemaker. Not very likely. Wow. I think one of them banished the other one. That must have been embarrassing for you. You are master of this night no longer, Sir Deluge, thus shatters our fraternal bonds. This knight would say it was an honor serving with you, Sir Deluge, but that would be a bald-faced lie. And yet another stain upon his blackened reputation. Until we meet again! Wait, you lowly traitor, this knight will have your head, Gilman! I like Gilman. Gilman's rad. He might be my favorite. Shay and Jody are really good. Rookie's up there. Hedwyn and Tizo are... Well, Tizo's above Hedwyn, but Hedwyn's probably the lowest rank. Just because he's so boring. Everyone else is interesting and has cool things about them. Hedwyn's just a dude. As the day wears on, there is still no sign from the Worm Knight. Your companions grow restless, but then... Halt! This knight returns with newfound tales to tell, new scars to show for them. Sir Gilman is... should have gotten a drink during the break. Sir Gilman is sopping wet and visibly shaken. He struggles to maintain his decorum. He is, in short, the very image of a Worm Knight. Atta boy, Sir Gilman. And more importantly, the little Tempest dots no longer pose a threat for now. Behold! As if on cue, the deathless Tempest begins to simmer and subside. Atta boy, Sir Gilman. Would you look at that? He really did it. Of course this knight did it. Now, if it would be alright with you, this knight could really use some shut-eye. Worm Knight then collapses in exhaustion. You and Headwind help him up. Deal's a deal, welcome to the Nightwings. Huzzah! I love this guy. He's fantastic. He also revealed a path north to you. Yay. Well, on to the Tempest, then. He's certainly going in next round. Him and Rootkey. Probably also Headwind just to have him, but I care little for Headwind. Deathless Tempest. With Sir Gillem's aid, you managed to breach the Tempest. You're true to your word, Worm. I shall give you that, but now what? We are stranded in this cursed storm. Most asked question of the bad from one most fair. Over that one more time, and I shall tie you in a knot. Well. And from one most spirited as well, this knight was wise to side with ye. I have a feeling just... Where do we turn from here? Answer the question now. I have a feeling I know which one Pyre likes the most, if not Tizo. Sir Gilman does no such thing, although eventually he does make note of a specific current that should lead you to the lands beyond. If I may, I can corroborate Gillem's account. We are close to making landfall. Let me first say, let's go. Oh. Stop acting like you fucking matter. Say, Tariq. Don't particularly care for the minstrel either. Not until he starts giving us some straight answers. Aye, Rookie, what is it? That lute you're always carrying around. You know how to play that thing, don't you? Why, I suppose I do. Good, because I was thinking it's a little gloomy around here, and we could use a tune to lighten up the mood, know what I mean? Alright, let me see what I can do. Shut up! Sir Gillem claims the downsized northern landmass should be just beyond these waters. If it has lyrics, it's probably being copyrighted on YouTube. Although I'd like to think Supergiant's above that. I'm also not pretty sure this isn't Darren Korb, who worked on, at least singing, the last song that I said was really rad. That could very easily have been Darren Korb's work. The guy singing is clearly not Darren Korb, however. Who, in case you don't know, did, if not all of, then at least part of the soundtrack for Transistor, and I think all of the soundtrack for Bastion. That is a lake of fire. Lava, as it were. At the last, your wagon rumbles onto solid, jagged ground, the land called Black Basin. Black searing, shut up! Glass-searing vapor and strangled forests mark the forsaken lands that loom across the sea. Your fellow exiles unpack the wagon so you can take stock of how best to reach your destination. No store, I see. Hey! What up? Seems to have something on his mind. Everyone else, sniffing the air, arguing with a phantom, stretching his legs, fixing something with Shay, fixing something with Jody. What the hell? Oh, that's Gillen. And running the centrifuge. Attaboy, Tizo. What up, Gilman? Approach Gilman, he must have just finished practicing his fencing maneuvers. He regards you with a single eye. Hail, Master Rita! This knight is determined to train harder, having joined the famous Nightwings. He shall ensure that the Triumvirate continues to live up to his most feared reputation. It's such an honor, and the knight has a great deal of honor to regain. Having fled the Pyre Heights, this knight fully expects you to now conduct the rites in a most honorable fashion, to the fullest letter of the law described within the books. Some Triumvirates this knight have met, and perchance mentioned by name. They are inclined to bend the rules a bit, sometimes a lot, to prevail by any means they can. But it's wrong! The exile who refuses to obey the rules as they were written by the Under-King Ors and his 7 friends deserves neither his honor nor his freedom. Thusly does the knight have confidence in Master Reader shall resist any temptation to conduct the rites in underhanded fashion. Now then, this knight must undergo a thorough cleansing, having trained until the point of foulness, so please excuse him. So he worked up a sweat. Slithers off, humming a chivalrous tune. What's up? See you out there somewhere, what do you want? To talk, obviously. So then we're back on solid land or something like that. This must be Black Basin, flames and noxious fumes on one side, suffocating forest on the other. Lovely, lovely place. So good of you to take me here. I love her. You truly would pursue those blasted stars until the farthest corners of the land, it seems. I bet she's going to be a teammate, too, at some point. Not just this ephemeral entity here. Ethereal is what I meant, not ephemeral. Though I had better cease my blasphemy, or else the scribes himself might just descend from on high and strike me down with another much-deserved penalty. The thrill of such transgressions, reader, sometimes keeps me going, not that I have any real choice. Now we'd best get back to normal business, as it were. Farewell, dearie, until our next appointment. And the minstrel, keeping quiet, if you say so. You find Haywin has asked for several volunteers to scout the area and report back. Alright, everyone, don't go too far. Let's meet back by dusk. Please use caution. The exile dwelling in these lands, well, rather territorial. For your part, you remain within the Black Wagon to keep watch. You see occasional dark shapes showing across the sky, but none of them draw near enough for you to see in any detail. Eventually, your companions make their way back and everyone arrives as planned. Everyone, I'm back. I've come back. Good old Shay. She returns for you with very little to report, save for word of the glowing molten rock that is very, very hot. This knight yet lives, although he has little else to report. The newest member of the group, so Gilman, returns from the northern pass visibly shaken. He appears to have discovered intense fear of heights. Tizo wonders whether there are any species of fish in the pool. Of course he does. William Tizo seems disappointed to have left the water behind. He remains with you near the wagon. As a western passage seems traversable, if we travel by the light of dawn, the shadows in the crags may cover our advantage against whomever may be watching. Begging your pardon, I do not wish to contradict your strategy, madam, though in my experience we shall not remain hidden for long during the climb towards the nest of Trista. According to the stars, the right shall soon commence here. Exiled harp matriarch lives in solitude among these very cliffs. Exiles of Highwind remnants, last surviving factions of the Winged Harps. Oh yeah, what's his name? Had an affair with one. The ancient enemies of the Commonwealth. They're coarse as their feather. They hold themselves superior. The Archjustice Androbos the Ninth. You may have no love for them inherently, but they have no qualms with me. For now, I may be able to negotiate safe passage. Negotiate with them? Headwind steps in as the low minstrel bows and walks away. Hey, let's not decide on this just yet. We're not going anywhere. That much we can agree. We'll decide how best come morning. For now, let's just rest and take the afternoon to get our bearings. Jody glares at the sky and everyone else disappears. Well, that seems like something. Okay, so I'm not going to scavenge for resources. What is this? Study. Not a fan of that. Let's do one-on-one training. Alright, but with whom? Not you. I don't care about you. You'd be pretty rad. I think you got it last time. You look like you need it. You have a bit more than Shay, actually, somehow. You certainly need it. Mentoring you, keeping you up to speed. This knight shall be your eager protege. Sit down. Maybe I should bring Shay, since she's pretty low there. You overcome, or maybe I should leave her behind, because it seems to be the way people level up is the being left behind then dragged in. So maybe she'd do best if it was in fact Ruki Haywin in this guy. He's down with Sir Gilman to go over some of the subtler aspects of the rite, such as the state of banishment and how to return from it, since he began to understand. Attaboy, Gillen. Atta, Sir Gillen. Zah, great wisdom clouds over the knight's entire consciousness. Okay, let's see. If Sir Gillen and his allies are banished, he shall instantly return. I don't know about that. After Sir Gillen banishes an adversary, one of his banished allies shall instantly return. I like the sound of that. His knight has little fear of banishment, so his self-sacrifice help clear a path for his compatriots. I'm not sure how hot to trot I am on that, because it seems like I'm planning for disaster. Still, though. Solid work, solid work. Ooh. Now, let's see. Wish to avoid the harps by staying to low ground. Lone Minstrel believes he can negotiate safe passage with the harps via this path. As much as I like Jody versus the Minstrel, the idea of negotiating safe passage is better than trying to sneak about. And he hasn't been wrong yet. You know, there was that whole business with the witches that made our caravan all seaworthy and such. So I'm leaning towards Highwind with the Minstrel. Sorry, Jody. I know I've disagreed with you twice now. You'll get the next one. Show yourselves, you frightened little birds. Jody, calm down. All day, winged shadows cross the sun. You are being watched. Jody is very unhappy about it, though the lone minstrel now attempts to calm her. Perhaps I can communicate with them. Please believe me, madam, when I say your entity toward... Your enmity... Enmity? Anger towards the harps had best be held in check here. Jody looks at him with fury in her eyes, yet he retains his calm demeanor. She soon grants his request with a silent gesture, and he calls towards the heavens. Good sisters, we are humble travelers such as you, and beg your leave. We journeyed by the sea and seek safe passage through your lands. We shall not disturb your hunting or your nests. Request is met with nothing but silence. You search in vain for any indication of acknowledgement. And without notice, one of them appears. Looks a bit like Harvey Birdman, doesn't it? I also like how they have a human face, are wearing a hood that gives them a bird face, and their chest piece is clearly two squinting eyes with a beak. She swoops the minstrel up and out of sight before Jody can respond. Damnation, wait here, I shall go find him. They're probably talking. Wrong terrible moment, you're alone without panic. What, it's just us three? However, the lone minstrel returns, and the flapping of wings, he dusts his cloak and calls out towards them. Thank you for your hospitality, good sisters, we shall be on our way. Having seen this, Jody returns sullen. The exiles of High-Wing remnants are letting you pass for now. It seems they're having some dispute with their ranks, and wish no further trouble for this time. It is a warning, one that leaves Jody fuming. Yeah, you're just gonna sit this one out, honey. You're gonna pop your feet up, crack open a cold one, root from the sidelines. Are those giant arrows protruding from the ground? Sure look it. In the bottom left there. As you arrive at the nest of Trista... where the next rite will soon commence. You cannot shake the feeling the unseen eye watch the wagon's ascent. You remain watching now. Hey, there's the slug market. We'll check at that page. You guys, no wait, don't tell me I don't want to know. I want those best detail deals on the downside. I got this. It's worth like $5, but it's not very good. What are these? +1, +1, +2, +2. Why would I buy the more expensive +1? Pointless. Can't afford that. Can't afford that. Can't afford that. That's not bad, I guess. Grant spare 2 presents. Can only afford one thing, and it's not very interesting. Didn't see nothing you liked this time, huh? Yeah, no, I'm kind of poor. Maybe I should look for resources in the future. What's everyone up to? Probably have nothing to say, mulling new strategies. Yeah, no. Toodles. Let's see. Browsing the book, pacing back and forth. The hell? No. Weighing tactical advantages, staring at on something, taking a quick nap, nearby, if you say so, and having an early dinner. Ah, Tizo. Those things are cute. Anyways. Well, suppose we best do that thing we normally do, in which we start by seeing these guys and start the rite next time. Your fellow exiles gather on the blasted lands, the nest of Teresta, expecting the imminent commencement of the rite. Who wants to bet it's bird people? See no signs of adversaries, and you hear a whooshing sound above. Called it! Oh. I guess I was expecting a helmeted or hooded figure. Not someone with such colorful wings and hair. This, then, is what passes for Nightwings now. Such a rabble, not even dressed for the occasion yet. It seems scribes have a little pride in their tradition. Hold your tongue, little bird. We have not come for talk. No, you've come on behalf of your commonwealth. Mark my words well, you horned filth. When we at last free ourselves, your home shall burn. Wow. Okay. You know, I was trying to give you a break, maybe think, some mutual disagreement here. Nah, Jody, kick her ass. With that, the harp. Winged warrior of the mountain offskirts, where they are feared, fled the mountain nests, awaiting the day when the darkened sky will take land. Swoops off as Jody glowers after her. It's only then you realize another harp has come. She's quite serious, I assure you. I was hoping one of you would be like, don't mind her, she's kind of a bitch. I can help you sort her out. It's in our mutual interest. How's that now? You much redder individual with shorter hair? You know not of my interest. Let me give you another shot. Let's give this another shot. My name is Pyre Thane. She appears to be one of the winged harpies and the high wing remnants now bound in exile. Hello, future team member. Look forward to meeting you and joining ranks with you. The surly one back there, that was my blood sister. No need to judge her so harshly, though. We've only just met, though, now. Though, I must say something about you reminds me of her. Dare you implicate I have anything in common with your ilk? Just then Hedwyn shows up to intervene, whispering something to Joe Daria. No, Hedwyn, you can't be serious. Jody, I'm asking you to trust me on this one. Am I perhaps interpreting something? Say, by the by, however did you make it all this way across the sea? Didn't see you fly in. Trust is something I am loath to give away, Hedwyn, but you have set our course thus far, and I have followed, so do as you must. That sandalwood had better have an explanation for this. Daria storms off as Hedwyn turns to you. Let's take on this. Our informant wants someone for each mask. What, immediately? I hadn't expected we were into a harp, yet here she is. What are you getting from her? Turn your attention to Pyre, who's been watching with bemused interest. Ah, reader, are you? Pleasure to make your acquaintance, darling. Well, here I am. Gaze intently all you like, and tell your comrade there the truth of it, why don't you? Since she is conflicted about something, though you do not know what, you also sense, however, motives here now are earnest. Hedwyn wants to know your impression of Pyre. I mean, I have a sneaking suspicion she's going to be in our ranks sooner or later. And while she definitely seems alright, I don't know. There's some niggling feeling in the back of my mind. I'm gonna play it safe and admit I do not know. Worst that can happen, really. Tell Edwin that you cannot adequately judge Pyre just yet. While you have certain reservations, you defer to him on what to do. Why would I do such a thing? That was not implied. I understand, my friend. I appreciate your backup on this one. Above all, I need to give Sandalwood the benefit of the doubt, which means doing the same thing right now for Pyre. We've come this far. You just want a boner. Thanks to a certain faith, and right now it's telling me to take her with us, even though Joe Daria isn't going to like it. He turns to Pyre. Hedwyn will accept your offer on 2 conditions if you hear me out. Did she even offer to join? I didn't get that. Conditions? Why sure, I love a good condition or two. First, after we finish here tonight, you come along to make sure your blood sister and friends don't give us any trouble when we're headed out. Second, you'll have to find a way to get along with Jody, whom you met earlier. Clearly, and I had no plan to stick around here anyway. As for your demon friend, no doubt we'll get along famously. Now, I don't suppose you have an extra set of raiments I could use, because I think the rite is getting started. Hey, Hedwyn, guess what? You just talked yourself off the team. It's gonna be her, Snake Guy, and Wolf. Just the whole animal parade. You look up and see that she is right. Pyre joins you, so he has a score to settle. Well, you're in. Hedwyn's out. That guy's doing a terrible job of keeping himself around. Let me click one more thing. I'd like to end the episode. Trace different downside distinct abilities when conducting the rides.
Reader.
Damn.
I thought for sure the stars would have eluded you by now. Yet here you are, somehow.
I'm good at what I do.
On the nest of Trieste. And you've swelled the ranks of your triumvirate not merely with another, but with 2. One from the Pyre heart, no less. And one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face.
Wait, what?
They are the essence. Winged terrors, as you soon shall see.
One who seeks favor from the adversaries I face?
Match their hatred for the vibrant country that was once your home.
I do like the outfit, though. It's a pretty rad outfit. Looks cool. From a distance, you observe Pyre, now clad in Nightwing remnants, head towards your adversaries on the right. You, what sort of heathen harp would dare take wing against us? Your new companion then loses the bindings on her mask. Hello there, Pyre. Ah, good. Pyre's blood sister stares back at her a while before responding. What in the saint's name are you doing here with them? Doubtless you come to dig your talons in my back again. No, sister, I've come to have a word with you. Save it, I cannot help but share your poisoned blood, but I shan't ever count you as my sister. You expect me to believe you came all this way for talk? You waste your time as ever. What's life if not a waste of time, dear sister? I disagree entirely. I don't like you. Give me a chance, why don't you? What do you even have to lose anymore? Besides, I've come a long way. Silence! You shan't have even come, and the time for talk is long since past. If only you could see yourself again consorting with my enemies. Fine then, savor their defeat, but I warn you, stay away from me. So you want in on this game or what? Mitha says nothing more as her blood sister turns away. Mitha gets your attention. Listen to me, reader, darling. The rest of you are ill-equipped to navigate this place. Let me conduct the right on your behalf. My wings... I mean, I need more than just you, but yeah, sure, I was putting you in anyways. Your words ring true. This nice cloud that you have not eaten him, as is the tendency among your kind. Gonna have to watch that. Gilliam's my main man right here. And I keep calling him Gilliam. Damn it, Gilman. This night hereby volunteers his post in the triumvirate for thee. Oh. I mean, I have 3 people. Well, fine. Gilman's out. I guess Headwind's in. Observe the treacherous terrain. Prometha should be better suited to the rights here than the rest of you. Rookie can jump those gaps. But that's for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Tokenlad. Talk to you later. Sure to negotiate. See you around, Asslands.